Our lesson from the Hebrew Scriptures today comes from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 21 to 31. It is a promise that God, although mysterious, is tender and nurturing towards us. Ministry with and for God is exhausting, but our power is not self-generated. Consider the different ministries that you are doing in your life and that we are doing together, both now during COVID and during ordinary times. Are they begging for renewal? Do you ever feel a loss of vision? Do you ever feel like we're being busy, but not necessarily accomplishing what we hope to accomplish? Sometimes whatever it is we're doing can really feel like it's producing fruit, and other times it can feel like we're talking to a wall. I invite you into a time of silence and listening. Perhaps all of this nearly a year we've had of this COVID time is a time of silence and listening. Consider your questions about the way God feels mysterious to you. The way God feels unknown. Where is God leading? Where do we need to be strengthened in our ministry together? Imagine an eagle flying across the broad horizon towards us with a branch tied with a message or a bundle in its mouth. What would you hope is on that message or bundle that would bring renewal to our ministries and revisioning? Reading from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 21 to 31. Have you not known? Have you not heard? Has it not been told to you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth, and its inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them like a tent to dwell in, who brings princes to naught and makes the rulers of the earth as nothing. Scarcely are they planted, scarcely sown, scarcely has their stem taken root in the earth, when he blows upon them, and they wither, and the tempest carries them off like stubble. To whom then will you compare me, that I should be like him? Says the Holy One. Lift up your eyes on high and see who created these. The one who brings out their host by number, calling them all by name, by the greatness of his might, and because he is strong in power, not one is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel. My way is hid from the Lord, and my right is disregarded by my God. Have you not known? Have you not heard? Has it not been told to you from the beginning? The Lord is the everlasting God. That is the one who was and is to come. The becoming one is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. She does not faint or grow weary. Her understanding is unsearchable. She gives power to the faint, and to they who have no might, she increases strength. Even youths shall faint and be weary, and young people shall fall exhausted. But they who wait for the Lord, that is the one who is and is becoming, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not grow faint. Hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. Our psalm today is Psalm 147, which can be found on page 868 and 869 of Voices United. The refrain goes like this: Sing to God in great thanksgiving. How good it is to sing praises to God. How pleasant to laud the Most High. You are building Jerusalem, O God, and gathering the scattered exiles of Israel. You are healing the brokenhearted and binding up their wounds. You count the number of the stars and call them all by their names. Great are you, O God, and mighty your power. Yes, your wisdom is infinite. You raise up the lowly and bring down the wicked to dust. Sing to God in great thanksgiving. Sing to God in thanksgiving. Make music on the harp to our God, who covers the sky with clouds, who prepares rain for the earth, who makes the hills green with grass. You give the cattle their food, and the young ravens when they cry. You set no store in the power of a horse or a tank, nor by the strength of a warrior's thighs. But your delight is in those who revere you, in those who rely on your mercy. Sing to God in great thanksgiving. Our lesson from the Christian Scriptures today comes from the Gospel according to Mark chapter 1, verses 29 to 39. And immediately Jesus left the synagogue and entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Now Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever, and immediately they told him of her. And he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up. And the fever left her, and she served them, and she ministered to them. That evening, at sundown, they brought to Jesus all who were sick or possessed with demons, and the whole city was gathered together about the door. And Jesus healed many who were sick with various diseases, and cast out many demons. and he would not permit the demons to speak, because they knew him. And in the morning, a great while before day, he rose and went out to a lonely place, and there he prayed. And Simon and those who were with him followed him. And they found him and said to him, "Everyone is searching for you." And Jesus said to them, "Let us go on to the next towns, that I may preach there also, for that is why I came out." And he went throughout all Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and casting out demons. Hear what the Spirit is saying to the church.